All right, so not sure if you caught this, but in a recent interview with Revolt, former First Lady Michelle Obama recalled her early days of motherhood and how it really impacted her relationship with her husband, the former president of the United States.
And Mrs. Obama gave a really earnest look into the lives of a couple that was trying to advance their careers, all while balancing the role of both parent and spouse. Today on Modern Parenting, we are going to discuss just that, how those two roles, they're not always in harmony. And you and I have discussed this, Morgan, as you balance career and motherhood, impending motherhood. Joining us here on set, licensed marriage and family therapist and CEO of George Talks, Dr. George James. It is so great to have you here in person. We so appreciate it. So this was such a candid discussion by the former First Lady, and she really talked about those first few years of motherhood, and she experienced a lot of negative feelings toward her husband. It was not all roses and unicorns.
And I think there were essentially like 10 bad years.
Yeah, that's a very long time. But it's also, as a parent myself, it's not surprising. And I think a lot of people can relate to this. So talk to us about what happens when you introduce a child into the relationship and then sort of the scorekeeping that starts to take place and how that can be so bad for a marriage.
You know, first of all, great to be here, Vicki, Morgan. And yes, it's something that happens quite often for couples. We start taking score of like, well, how often have you been doing that? Or how much am I with the child? And that could be anywhere from like changing the baby all the way to like soccer practice. I mean, there's all these ways that we keep score, and it kind of builds up this negativity because the child is something that we focus on, but overall, we want to do a good job. Yeah. But sometimes we're not staying connected as a couple.
You know, it's really interesting because I feel like there's this notion, perhaps a myth, that relationships are 50-50. I remember in my house, my mom would always say, look, relationships are like 70-30 sometimes, 60-40, as long as the people are flipping, you know, in terms of what you're giving at different times. I mean, is it 50-50? Is it that black and white?
You know, we talk about balance a lot, but balance is never 50-50, right? If you think about it, the scale is kind of always moving up and down. Yeah. So there are times where it kind of leans to one side. But if it's leaning that way all the time, that's where folks get upset, overwhelmed, and cause really friction in the relationship. So you don't want that. And
I'm looking at the screen there. Some of the tips you have is be emotionally honest. Don't harbor the resentment and kind of stew in silence or wait for that crisis. Give us some more advice about this. You know, I think it can be hard sometimes in those initial years. How do you get through that tough time?
So, you know, emotional honesty is like when someone asks you, how are you doing? Be honest. Say what it is. I'm overwhelmed. I'm upset. I'm not talking about brutal honesty, but honesty about how you're feeling. So you want to do that. Fairness also. Think about sharing the little things and the big things. Because if not, once again, it builds up. And when you get to bitterness, then you not only are keeping score, but now you're saying, I'm not going to do something. I'm not going to go out with you. I'm not even going to be intimate with you. There are ways that we can do that if we keep score.
That is such a good point. And I think also this is helpful for people to understand that, you know, they're seen, right? You can have healthy challenges, healthy kind of marital conversations. So thank you for bringing this topic to us. Really important one. Licensed marriage and family therapist and CEO of George Talks, Dr. George James. Dr. James, we so appreciate it. It's wonderful to have you in studio in person.
Glad to be here.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Dr. James. And you are watching NBC News Daily.